connection just went bananas.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
happened to me
joking.
the first
I'm
semester
not
as well.
joking. So
Everything's
yeah,
moving.
yeah, don't even. Okay, if there's like a small element that is attached to something else, like if I created this mortar bed, in theory I could just use this plane, this object as a plane, because it's gonna act together anyway. It's almost one element, right? But in this case, it's not really related to each other. So if you just move something, it will start moving everything. It's bad experience.
No, don't do that.
Have you tried that as well, Gustav?
Yeah, when I tried to do the key junction for myself, I did the same.
Yeah, that's pain in the ass. Yeah, so the best way just create that one reference line and base everything on the reference line. Of course, if you try to move the reference line, then everything will move. Then just pin the reference line and don't move it. That's all. That's a solution. Alright, Lika block. We need Lika block, which is, I'll start with the bottom one, which is going to be under the concrete. Okay, I'll delete it. So Lika blocks have 3 parts, 2 times like lightweight concrete and inside the insulation.
Yeah.
I know the sizes more or less.
It's 390.
Yeah, 390, but I'm talking about the layers. It's 127.5, I think. And it was 490. No, it was 190 high. I'm still accept it. And since it's one object, I'm not gonna finish model. I'm just gonna do it in the same, right? Because it makes sense. I'm just gonna copy it through. I'm gonna edit this one, and this one is 135. And I'm just gonna copy this one here. And this one and together it should come up to 390. Yeah. So yeah, I will switch to east one because now we need the length to be correct. Actually, wait. I get, you know, this part, extrusion and then extrusion start. It controls the thickness. Actually, I can just set. I don't need to go there. I can just select all of them, and I want it to be 490. And it changed the one. So I have 400 and I accept, and we have like a Lika block, and then we'll just copy on the bottom and on the sides, etc. So we don't have to recreate it, obviously. But I'm not gonna copy it until I put the material on it, because then I'll have to put material to every single one. What else? Okay, so since we're like at this phase, maybe I'll start applying the materials, because now I'll want to probably copy a lot of stuff to make everything faster. I'll go to 3D, I'll set to realistic view. So everything is gray, we don't know anything. Maybe I will try to move all of those to, I'm just gonna select everything. Or I can't, because I'm not inside of, okay, then I'll just extend it somewhat. I don't know, later, like when you do your own, you wanna use your artistic taste to put everything in the right space. I just want to see the textures better, how they look on these elements. I'm just gonna extend it some. Yeah, let's put something on the wall. What happened to my mortar? Where is it based on? Reference plane. It moved with something. I think I pasted on something by accident. Edit work plane, use this one. Now it should stay. On 3D. And when I'm applying materials, I need to go into the model, material. And I'm just gonna use as a base some concrete. Custom situ. Sorry. Appearance. Okay, it doesn't use an image. I want a material that uses an image. Okay, let's say custom Postgres, because
But you can also create a material there inside, right?
Yes.
For example, if there's something that you want is not in there, so you can create a new one.
Yeah. And you have this window, asset browser, where you can replace it. You can either use one of those two, and then you have access to all sort of materials that are actually inside of the Revit, but they are not created, they are just assets, so you can just put some stuff on create. And
Missing N.
misspelled it. And you have few libraries. One is physical, meaning that it's gonna have thermal properties and physical properties like density, weight, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the appearance one, which in this case we are interested in. And like categories, so you can choose something from here if you like. I'm just gonna say to you that the ones that have like an exclamation mark, these are older Revit textures, and those without are new ones, meaning that upon rendering they will just look better than the old ones. It's just better quality. But honestly, I don't like pretty much any of textures which are inside of the Revit, so that's why I wanted an image here, so I can swap the image with something else. On the internet, I use most commonly textures.com. You can log in on this site. Logging in is free, and you can download, I think, 15 or 10 textures per day.
Oh shit.
For free.
But can you have subscription in here, or
yeah, you can buy it out, and then you can download way more than that.
Okay.
But yeah, but 10 or 15 textures per day, I think it's more than enough for you to put a key junction together, right? So you don't really have to pay anything. A lot of categories, concrete, etc. And important thing, I'm not gonna download anything now because I already downloaded the one that I like. I'm just gonna show you how to do it. Like for a concrete, for example, that is important function. You know what is seamless texture?
No.
What is the difference between texture and seamless texture? Okay, show seamless texture. I will download this one. Okay, I can't download it because I have logged in. Let's see if I remember the password. No. No. No.
Just
That's
use one you have downloaded.
Whatever. I'm gonna Google. Okay, you can always Google textures as well. That's also a good principle, but then you have to make sure that it's seamless. And I'm gonna show you
What is the
seamless
difference?
texture. I just wanna find a texture which is seamless and which is not seamless.
Okay.
Texture concrete. Now let's take this one. I think it's not seamless. Yeah, it's not seamless. I can already see that. Save image. I'm gonna save it on desktop. And I'm gonna use the one that I have already. I'll put everything. I'll just go. I have custom textures folder basically. I'll open this one. Textures, custom textures, and I just want like I know which take. I can take. Concrete. This is the concrete. This should be seamless. Move copy. Alright, let me open it with Photoshop. What I want to do, I want to put one next to another one, and you'll see the difference. What is seamless and what is not seamless. I have a texture. I'll just select everything and try to move it next to each other, and I explode it. Where's the other one? Don't laugh at my Photoshop skills, please. What is going on? Oh, no.
Yeah. Maybe you have to create a new layer.
But it should create a new layer at itself.
Because I think the button is locked.
No, it should create a new layer. Yeah. And you'll see the difference immediately. You see this?
Can you zoom it?
That's not seamless.
Can you zoom? What is the difference? I can't.
You can see the line here. Can you see the line here?
Yeah.
You see where the texture starts and when it finishes. I mean, it will always, when you tile it up, you will see where it finishes and reason that is not seamless.
So you see line.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you know where the texture ends and when it starts.
Hmm.
And if you put it in a key junction, it's gonna be visible, and that's not how reality looks like.
Ah,
Right.
I get it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the second one now. I'm not sure if that's a seamless one. I can't remember. It's either a seamless one or I just made it very big so it's not visible. I can't remember.
So the seamless is like never ending.
Yes, basically. Basically, that's the idea behind it. I think this one should be seamless.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not seamless.
But I can.
it's
There's
less
still a line.
visible.
Yeah, but
Oh,
not.
maybe it's because it's. Oh, fuck that.
So that's the difference between the seamless and not seamless.
Yeah,
You can
more or
never
less.
see
Yeah, that's why.
It's like a continuous, like one whole wallpaper,
When
for
you put
example.
tiles next to each other, then it's not very visible. Also, I like this option. Shows seamless textures only, and
Okay.
use it most of the time because it will only show you textures which you can tile up, and you're not gonna see that line. Yeah, there's plenty of textures, all sorts of ones, and there's another site which is basically the same. Max Textures. I just can't remember how it's called. Texturemax.com. It's also a library of textures, and it also works the same way, I think. And let me just do something faster.
These are so good.
That's what cost. I think this doesn't have a but it says seamless tiles, and this one is not seamless. So if it says one, and there's gonna be a couple of them, and you see that this one is not seamless, but this one is already it, and you can see it's tiled up. It's tiled up, and you can't. I mean, the pattern is repetitive, obviously, but you can't see where it stops and where it finishes. So. Yeah, those two sites I use most of the time, and if I can't find something that I like, I just Google and hope for the best.
Great.
Right, so I'm just gonna use something that I already have as a concrete. Custom textures, and then you just navigate to the file that you want. You know how to choose the textures here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you click on the name. I'm just gonna take that, and let's say that I think I can prefabricate it from over there. If you click on the name, it opens the directory, but if you click on the texture, you have of course options of the size, etc. You will want to play with that a lot, probably. When you render, you're gonna render a lot of times, and you're gonna see like it doesn't look good, and you will try to either make the texture bigger, like you have the sample size, or smaller, depends what you need, right? So you'll have to play with it a lot. I can change, I think, the brightness of the textures as well, and play with that. And you can change like positions, which might be important when you have like I'll show you how to do a nice brick, and then it means that you have a mortar on the texture, you have a mortar, so you have to like adjust the texture a bit to the left, to the right, so you use this one, this position, to adjust it. This has also options. Tint is quite useful, because you can basically put it color sides also, and you can go through all of these options, check it out yourself. I think I only used the images, what was inside of this, and only the tint. And sometimes the bump. In this case we don't have a bump, but maybe I'll find something that has a bump already.
What
Do you know
does
how bump works?
No. What
It
is
creates sort of like a 3D effect.
So it's like an emboss.
I don't know what is emboss.
Yeah, it's like protrude. It gets out of the.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if there's one with it somewhere. Probably not. As always, when you need something with plastic paint.
So you don't make a bump. It has to be a material with a bump. Is that what you're saying?
Yes and no. It depends. I'll use this one. I'll use this one. Because the bump, it has to be. It has to correlate to the texture, right? You can't just put like a random bump on it, because then it was like you can put a bump with flowers pattern, and it will make no sense. So that's why probably you will try to look for textures who have the who come in like two separate files, one with the texture and one with the bump. They are also available. Or you will just ignore it. If you use a texture from Revit, they usually also have bumps somewhere in the file, so you can try to find it.